Good morning, traders. How are you doing today? Hope you guys are all having a great start to your day. Today is Monday, November 17th, 2025. It is 7:29 in the morning, and market opens in about 10 seconds. QQQ selling off this morning down to 606, and there we go. The market is open. We are live. We're going to share my link with the team. There we go. All right. Welcome. Here we go. Let's see what happens today. We got a few things going on. Looks like the market is continuing to sell off, giving back a little bit today. We are in our own trade from pre-market, from last week on Friday. So that's what we're going to be watching today. Seeing if this continues to push up. It looks like it's bouncing right off of that moving average, which is fantastic. Now, NVIDIA does report earnings on Wednesday. NVIDIA is going to be reporting earnings on Wednesday, so I'm excited to see what happens with that. It's kind of in this horizontal pattern, but within this range of about 185 and 207. So I'm curious to see, does this continue to hold or does it sell off at these levels? Sound also selling off. We have our alerts set. Let's see here. Looks like everything's pretty much red today. If you believe the market can sell off more, then SQQQ would be your main area that you would want to be focusing on. If you think the market can sell off, that is where you would want to focus, okay? So just to let you know that. Let everyone know we're live. Make sure our link is shared, because now you can only watch this if you're a Discord member. So, yeah. Good. All right, QQQ. Looks like this is also trying to push up from that level, but continuing that sell-off here on the 30-minute, getting rejected nicely off of that descending trend line right here. As you can see, we drew this several days ago, a week ago even, this descending pattern, and it's continuing to play out. So we need to get above this moving average right here, this green line, in order for it to play out more aggressively. All right, looks like we're getting some stages of a reversal here. Let's see what happens. If this continues to push up or if it continues to sell off. Open Door Technology trying to find some support here above their descending trend line. But so far, it looks like it is selling off a little bit. LUNR pushing up. This is exactly what we talked about on the Sunday Stock Talk. 3 stages of a reversal. You have the rejection period, consolidation period, and now confirmation period. I do have a few shares in it currently. As far as today goes, we're down about 1%, but overall we're still up about 3% on this trade. Average share price is $9.12. Total about $227, so nothing too crazy. We are going to see if this holds at those levels to make some decent money. If it goes up to previous highs, we can make $100 very easily. Our price target is $4 per share. We're risking, I believe, around 30 cents a share, but we are in the money, so that's what we're focusing on today. And I'm happy to see, do we get this level here or not? At the same time, been providing quality content for our YouTube channel, and so I want you guys to be able to get into that if you guys do see fit. Been doing a lot of vlogs and stuff like that as well. What's going on, guys? So another day trading session with our LTE team. It's going really well. We're watching the markets that are open now, and I wanted to do this quick little short for our vlog because we're trying to keep up with live streaming with our LTE team. and it's only available to our Discord members. So it is the first link in the description, and it's 100% free, lifetime access. But you have to get in now because it might not be free for long. But I was just telling our LTE team in the Discord that we are in a trade. It's playing out according to plan, and let's check it out, guys. Check it out. We are in the money here. We are waiting for this thing to pop up a little bit more, but we're risking about 30 cents per share to make up around $4 per share. So we talked a lot about it in our Sunday stock talk, and now we're trading it live with our LTE team. So again, if you want to join, you want to watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow morning, sign up for free. First link in description. Now, let's get back to trading and the rest of this vlog video. All right, sorry about that, guys. I wanted to do that real quick. It's been something I've been wanting to do for a while, and now we're actually doing it. My thoughts are now coming into fruition. We are making gains in the stock market, on the YouTube channel, and overall other investment opportunities and side hustles and incomes. So not only are we making money trading, we're making money elsewhere doing other things, and I'm going to share that with you too. Again, this is a learn to earn community, so not only do I want to show you guys how to earn money in the stock market, but other side incomes, other passive income streams that have been in the works for a long time on my side. So here we go, LUNR. It looks like it's getting rejected a little bit from this moving average here. Let's go to the 1 minute. Yep, there is some rejection going on. It is below that moving average, so we'll see if we get some more rejection here. We're going to bring up our alert to what, 936, about 936, and then this 999 alert we're going to bring down to about 950. That way we can get alerted, right, if this thing begins to push above that 950 mark or below. But it held very nicely. It held very nicely above this 200-day moving average on the 5 minute. QQQ, strong push back up from those lows of 605. So we can consider 605 being somewhat of a strong support. And it looks like it is continuing to push up. Very nice. VIX index is still closed. I think they're closed until about 8 o'clock, maybe 7:45, something like that, but we'll see what happens with that. SPY pushing up as well. Open, trying to hold at that $8 mark right there. Do you guys see that? Support from Friday. It's trying to hold. LUNR also pushing up. Love to see it. Ford, not doing much. Trying to hold within this range. Now, if we go out to the 30 minute, you can see it's pretty much trying to hold within this range of 13 to 1350. Sound, of course, selling off. We're going to bring our alert down to that, what is that, 1287, 1289. If it pushes above there, we could see some more upward momentum. If it goes below 1185, we can see some more downward momentum. So we'll see what happens there. SoFi is pushing up. Not sure why I had an alert there for 27 something or a trend line, but it's trying to hold. Century Aluminum, not doing much there. Chipotle, can't get above these certain levels. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this trade plan for now, just to declutter my charts. Intel also selling off, trying to hold above that support level, but just not being able to. So we're gonna bring that support level down to 34.14. PayPal also, what is PayPal doing? Why do I have so many lines here? This would technically be a blue line. There we go, trading within that buy range area, and there's a sell range area. Hood selling off, probably back down to 112. Nvidia, again, trying to hold above 184. We'll see what happens. It's been trading within this range for quite some time. Also, looks like it has a little bit of support at, what's that, about 180-ish, 179 on Nvidia. So kind of a big range there. AMD not doing much, very choppy to be honest for AMD right now. Amazon selling off this morning below its Friday low, so it's making new lows for Amazon. Apple also um, trying to hold above their support level of around what 267 it looks like. It is trying to hold above that support level there, so we'll see if that maintains. Google pushing up today very nicely. Now Google's had a nice little run since Friday from lows of 270 to highs of 296, bouncing off of this moving average and validating that it is a strong support and continuing to push up. So we could see this push up even higher as the markets begin to recover. Now, we talked about Tesla on Sunday that it could sell off 70%, which would be insane. That would put us back down to $120 a share price. I hope it does, because then I could load up and I could buy some more of Tesla if that does happen. So I'm excited to see that happen if it does. If not, if it maintains these support levels around 347, which honestly I'm not even sure why I have that there. Oh, it was a previous resistance. And sometimes old resistance levels can become new supports, and new supports can become new resistance, or old supports, new resistance. Okay, so keep that in mind. Meta trying to hold above that 607 level. That's why it's great to have support and resistance levels. It's trying to hold above it, but it doesn't seem like it's having any luck. It looks like it just got rejected off of these 742 resistance levels with a huge gap down. I mean, you can see that very clearly, a huge gap from 759 down to 595 for Meta. So, dang indeed. So back to the action, QQQ. We're going to see if this does get above the moving average or does it get rejected again. I'm excited to see what happens, but a strong recovery by QQQ indeed, which could be a great indication of other companies pushing up with the market as well. So LUNR looks like it could not get above the 45 EMA. It's acting as a resistance, and it looks like we're going to get a squeeze. We're either going to get a squeeze to the upside or a squeeze to the downside. But right now you can see it pushed down, pushed up, it pushed down, it pushed up, and now it's pushing down. Are we going to get a nice squeeze to the highs, new highs, or a squeeze to some new lows for the day? Excited to share, excited to see what happens with you guys on this trade here. But overall, it looks like there is somewhat of a descending pattern. Looks like this is going to be our last hope or support. So we do got our alert set. QQQ selling off slightly, and this could definitely follow with it. So it looks like we might get our alert hit here in just a moment. We're going to watch QQQ. On the 1 minute, it is above that moving average, so we are seeing some nice confirmation period, a nice reversal from QQQ. Let's see if it can hold and push up even more. LUNR, let's see. I want you guys to be able to see this as well. I could probably push this up a little bit more here. My face. Let's see. Could also put it somewhere else too. I could put it in a different area, but I think that'll actually work very nicely right there. Yeah, I think that'll work very nicely. Display items. Yeah. There we go. QQQ pushing up. Love to see it here. Honestly, let's see. We can probably push this up maybe to here, because we don't really need to see all that. I like to see if it pays a dividend, though. That is nice. 0.46 of a dividend. There we go. We'll push that up. That way you guys can also see my alerts as well, right? For now, I may adjust it and change it again later, but there we go. Lock preview. That way you can see those alerts go off when they go off. LUNR hitting that 932 alert We'll see if we can get a nice bounce off of it. I want to see how this works again, how it looks. All right, all right. And remember, you guys are special. You're the only one that can see this. Oh yeah, beautiful. I like that. Okay. I could probably go just a little bit lower. There we go. A little bit lower there. Where you can see the order type. I wanted you guys to be able to see the price. Oh, you can see the price. Perfect. You could see the amount, time in force. Yeah, okay. There we go. Lock preview. All right, let's see if this holds now. Yeah, I did get my notification settings finally to work, so that way when we're watching something, usually I'll get alerted on my phone, and then I'll have to look at my phone to see what is happening. But now it'll showcase to me right here at the bottom of the screen exactly what is being alerted. So I'd love to see that. And here we go. Moving average is at 932. So if it can't hold 932 and bounce, then we could see some more selling pressure on this company. And I didn't check the audio, so let me know, how is the audio? If not, I'm going to check real quick just to make sure we're still good. We are green, so we are looking very green here. It's funny, everyone wants to sign up, everyone wants to link, everyone wants to talk about, me trading and what's my style, and then I tell them, hey, just, you can watch me trade live, and then not many of you show up. So the ones that do show up, thank you for your dedication. Okay, all right, it sounds like it's okay. There we go. All right, all right, all right. All right, so let's see what else is going on today in the markets. As we hold our position here. Everything sounds good, looking good. QQQ about to pop above this moving average on the 5-minute. I would love to see that happen. Nasdaq market is still pumping, guys. Still pumping. Now, Nvidia does report earnings on Friday. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I downloaded the picture for it. There was some news that Warren Buffett invested into Google, and that is why the markets are pumping. They're pumping alongside Google right here. So from 275 to 296, and because the market cap of Google is 3.5 trillion, it does influence the market in general, and QQQ is doing that. But we need to be careful because Nvidia reports earnings on Wednesday, and if it's bad earnings, this thing, it could send the market down. If it's good earnings, it could send the market skyrocketing up even more. So That's going to be great to see. And I'll showcase that to you guys here on the weekly economic calendar here in the Discord. Again, 100% free. Oh wait, you guys are in the Discord already. Never mind. But this is more information that you can use to your benefit when you're in the Discord. I share this every Sunday for you guys to prepare for your week. Home Depot reports on Tuesday, Target on Wednesday in the morning, and Wednesday after close, Nvidia will report earnings. Then you have Thursday, Walmart and WEBULL will be reporting earnings. And as all of you know, I use WEBULL as my trading platform. So very cool indeed on that. Also, I wanted to share with you this Moomoo has a portfolio tracker now. So you can see exactly what companies or stocks that, Pelosi is holding, Warren Buffett, Kathy Woods, um, the guy from Nvidia. I'm drawing a blank right now on his name. They also have a few others, and I'm going to be making a video on that as well. So I'm excited to share that with you guys later today. Let's take a look at Bitcoin while we're waiting for some more price action. Bitcoin is trying to bounce off of $92. So we are going to put just a small support there to see what happens. Does it hold and get back up to those highs of 123, 126? Or does this continue to sell off? I'm excited to see. I have an alert set for 100,000. If it breaks above 100,000, we could see some more upward momentum. If it breaks 90,000, we can see a significant sell-off, even more so than what it already is. But Bitcoin from highs of 126 down to 93, that is a 24% sell-off, or around $30,000. Okay, $30,000 for one Bitcoin has been wiped, which is insane, guys. That is insane. So I'm excited to see what happens with that. I could pull this down and it'll actually show me the lows, the highs. 52-week low is 75,000. Market cap 1.87 trillion. And 24-hour volume, it's saying it's only around 10,000. Which it's on Webull. You can't really trade this on Webull, so the volume could be different. MSTR is still selling off down to 193. We're talking sub $200 levels for the first time since October of last year. So one entire year of profits have been wiped out. And check it out. It's actually at a key level right here. Whoops. It's actually at a key level. You guys see what I'm seeing? Look at this. Back in this range, March of 24, this was a resistance on MSTR. And then in October of 2024, it broke that resistance of $197 per share, pushed all the way up to 543, and has now kind of been in this horizontal pattern for a while, and now back to testing a support of 197. Actually, 193 looks to be a low here. 193 support level, and that's just insane to me, guys. That is insane to me. It's given back all of its year gains. From a high to a low, it's sold off 64% on MSTR. Michael Saylor, what are you doing, my man? What are you doing? Okay, QQQ doing a very good job holding. Let's see here. Let's see what MSTF is doing. What Microsoft is doing here. It's not doing a whole lot. It did push up on Friday. We're going to go ahead and add this back to our watch list. It is a $500 share. Google is also in the overall QQQ. But we can see QQQ's holdings. They have changed it slightly. They do change it every once in a while, but the most recent report for QQQ holdings at the moment Uh, the top 10% is 53% of their portfolio, which is technology, which would be NVIDIA. So NVIDIA is part of QQQ, and I'll show you that real quick. Watch your eyes. But QQQ, let's see here, go here, exit. So NVIDIA is 10% of Invesco or QQQ, the overall NASDAQ market. Apple is the second one, which is about 8.72% weight. Microsoft, then AVGO, Amazon, both Googles, Tesla, Meta, Netflix, and Costco. AMD, Palantir, I would say are also somewhat significant. But out of the 25, look at these. Most heavily weighted, so when Nvidia moves, Apple, Microsoft, ABGO move, Amazon and Google, when they move, they do tend to move the overall NASDAQ market. So I do want you guys to be aware of that. Top 10 holdings and top 25 holdings are as followed as of November 13th. So that's another great thing to take into consideration here. QQQ still pushing up. And guys, don't be afraid to ask questions, share your thoughts. You know, maybe you want me to check out another company. Maybe you want to ask me some questions, whatever it is. Definitely feel free to do so in this live stream, as this is for you guys. This is to help you all out. And I don't mind sharing. Oh, getting some sell-off here from LUNR. All right, we'll see what happens here. QQQ still looking good. LUNR now trying to hold above 926. Doesn't look like there's really any news. Volume isn't really there today. You know, almost, there's 884,000 volume. As you can see, for anyone who watched our Sunday night stock talk, here is our order book level 2 showcasing buys and sells. We can scroll down. Looks like there's more buyers around $9, not that many sellers. It looks like it is beginning to sell off, getting rejected off of that moving average, which is unfortunate. Love you too. Have a good day. We're going to talk tonight after I get out of work. What a mess. Kids, man. Kids. Teenagers. Raising a bunch of teenagers now. Do you have experience raising kids? Let me know. I'd love to know your thoughts on that. QQQ selling off slightly. Open selling off. LUNR making a new low technically, trying to hold right there at 924 from Friday's support level here. see what happens. And just like that, guys, it's been 30 minutes for the live stream. I want to provide you more value, but at the same time, I have other things to do. Um, I don't know why my reminders aren't going off. Just another thing that I need to figure out in my notifications um, for reminders. Let's see. Oh, they're off. That's why my reminders are off. So now at 8 o'clock, I have to provide more value to you guys. And that is exactly what we're going to be doing. We're not going to stray away from the value. All right. Well, that's where we're going to end the live stream. I will keep you all up to date with exactly what's happening on this trade in the Discord, but it looks like it is going to be selling off. We had that one rally, that one push up, and now it's beginning to take away all the profits we had. Up 5% or $12, now only up about 1% on this trade. That's why we go light. We don't ever go too heavy. This can still potentially bounce, and it could also just continue to sell off. So maybe this goes back down to $9 for a $9 retest. We'll let you know in the Discord and keep you all up to date. Thank you for your time. Like always, remember, let's end the year on a green note, and we'll see you all in tomorrow's live day trading session. Have a great day, guys.